Welcome to your August 2018 monthly tarot card reading, and if you cross-watch any of these reading videos, you're probably thinking, what is going on here? So I'm just gonna start out and be outright honest with you. The first time I already recorded a reading for you prior to this, but the file got corrupted, so I couldn't upload it. This is going to be the second time doing this reading, and I had a lot of difficulties picking your energy cards, and so that was a huge thing. I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time with you guys, Capricorn, right now. It's like the energies, the messages, I don't know, it's just something doesn't want to be spoken of for you, and so I said, okay, well, obviously something's not right here. This never happened, so maybe I just have to try a different method. So I pulled out the big guns and surrounded this setup with crystals. I have my tea here, which I'm going to take a sip right now. It's matcha, and I'm all set. I picked a mermaid oracle card for you, and this answers a lot of things. So we have the unseen, and we're gonna start with this. Right away, this is the card that I got for you guys. It is the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. So I'm thinking perhaps the reason why I'm having so much difficulty with your reading, exactly pinpointing, you know, the energies and what's going on with it, and you know why everything was just not going the right way, was because of the unseen. So for many of you, immediately when I pulled this card, for many of you, I feel like it is very much shadow work going on right now. A lot of things happening behind the scenes, a lot of inner shadow work, inner healing that needs to be done for you guys. So I've modified this reading to revolve around this card mainly, to revolve around your shadow work and your healing, and just overview of what is going on for you in August 2018. And I do feel as if this reading is the winner. This one is going to be good. It's going to be great. I feel good about this. So also along with the unseen, so let me pull this back up so you can see. So along with the unseen, this card calls into question, let me put this in focus for you. This card calls into question what is being hidden from you. It's very much the idea of lifting the veil of reality and realizing that our reality is based on our thoughts and our perceptions. So this card also calls you to be more aware of circumstances, people, or things which may be malicious or tricking you. Not all that glitters is gold. This comes to tell you that before you take on any opportunity, or before you make an agreement with any other person, that you know, and that you have all the bases covered, that you know everything there is about a situation, especially before signing things, signing contracts. I feel like that was important to put out there. But this card wants you to make sure that you are secure and have a good foundation, and that you know all there is before making an act or taking action. And with this card, for many of you, it is very much about shadow work, and so we're out of focus here. We're going to stay that way because we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. So this time around, when I pulled your energy reading card, we got here the card of the lizard. So this is important. The lizard is all about sixth sense, intuition. The lizard is highly sensitive to the subtle energies going around. So Capricorn, at this time, during this month, you may feel especially intuitive, especially sensitive. You may be feeling as if, let's say you're in a room with people and you can just feel everyone's emotions. You can feel the presence of the room. Or maybe, perhaps it could even be the way the energies are going in our universe. You can feel the alignment of the planets. You can feel the shift beneath the sand under your feet. You just have this intuitive feeling for everything. Now, for those of you who are very intuitive, it's going to be heightened this month. For those of you who are perhaps mediums or tarot readers, especially heightened this month. And with that being said, the Lizard card comes to you to tell you that this overstimulation may not be the best for you. This card comes to tell you that you may need to take a little break from everything for a while, really put yourself and do a spiritual detox to really get some alone time so that you can be with yourself and ground yourself again. It's staying away from big crowds, big cities, from overstimulation, especially for those of you who have addictive personalities. So for those of you who binge eat, or eat to cover feelings, or who mindlessly go on social media to avoid certain things in your life, or for those of you who have drug addictions or some sort of dependency, either it could be a dependency on people or something. Whatever you're doing to distract yourself from being alone with your thoughts also needs to stop. So again, this idea of spiritual detox is really, really big for you right now, Capricorn. With that being said, for your first reading, I wasn't going to pull this out, but for the reading that I initially did before the file got corrupted and couldn't upload it, this is the card that I picked for you guys, and this is the Dragon card. Now normally when I have to redo a reading, I don't use the same energy card, because I say, okay, if it probably wasn't meant to be, but because this is a spirit card, and we can see that by the symbol, this is a very, very, very strong and very potent energy, so I felt like I need to reiterate it and really put it out there for you guys. So, Dragon energy, give me a moment, I'm getting a little breathless here. Whew, okay, so Dragon energy is one of the true self. So they say that when you look in the mirror, you may catch a glimpse of the self beneath the self. They say that this dragon energy is this fiery energy that takes you places and travels the realm of the divine, really takes you to where you need to be in your map of life. The dragon is always watching you and guarding over you, and this fiery dragon energy is deep within you. So this card is very much a card of the true self, the card of being 100% authentically you, coming into your own, and oops, I don't know why I dropped that. Immediately, I just thought, for some of you, this really has a lot to do with twin flame energies going on, because this lizard, dragon, both fire energies. A lot of you, this has to do with the twin flame, and the unseen could very much be things happening in the metaphysical, things happening behind the scenes, etc., etc. But the dragon card also calls upon inner work. It also calls upon releasing all your layers, releasing your masks, and moving into, shifting into your true self, shifting into the flame that is your soul, and embodying that in every moment you breathe and move and act and speak. So these are the energies supporting you this month of August 2018, especially with the unseen. These are the energies supporting you, and we're going to bring this into focus now. Perfect. So I should also mention, with the lizard card over here, you will know that you're in balance this month when you feel artistic, telepathic, or spiritual. But out of balance this month, you will know you're out of balance if you feel elusive, non-committal, flaky, and again with the addictive personalities. If you feel that you're distracting yourself too much so that you cannot sit in silence and be alone with your mind. If you feel like you are doing too many things to distract yourself, so overeating, watching too much TV, going on social media, mindlessly numbing yourself down so that you don't have to face things, or so that you don't have to face whatever unseen shadow work is going on behind the scenes for you. Okay, so with that being said, we have our Hidden Realm card right here. This is the realm of which you will be traversing this month, and Capricorn, this is why I know that this is a very, very special reading for you, and I'll just show you. We have here the Map Maker of Destiny. So the Map Maker of Destiny is all about authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. So the Map Maker of Destiny basically comes and tells you that everything that happens in your life is by fate, by divine fate. The circumstances which you are put in your life is all fate. But that does not mean that you are helpless and that you are controlled by fate. No, this card comes to tell you that you are a co-creator in this lifetime, that you are very much the magician of your world. You can create your destiny. And so that's where it comes to the difference between fate and destiny. Fate is the map that you have laid out for yourself before you incarnated on this earth, and destiny is decided by the choices that you make, how you navigate your lifetime. So destiny is what you can create. And I'm actually going to find this in the book because there was a very good line, so elegantly put. Here it is. So it says here, pay attention as your map unfolds now. So this month is highly potent for you, extremely special for you right now, because it just feels like everything is unfolding, you guys. And let me put you in focus as I talk. So everything is really unfolding for you guys. I feel like there's a lot of shadow work taking place, a lot of stepping in to your inner fire, your own authenticity. And that's the reason why you're feeling highly sensitive this month. This is the reason why you're going to be feeling overstimulated, because you're going to be getting a lot of information from the universe this month. So with that being said, remember that fate makes the map, but destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage in your journey. So that is very key. You are a co-creator in your life based on how you're engaging with the circumstances, things around you, with how your mind is working. It's simple law of attraction. What you think about, you bring about. So fate is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of fated experience, so free will and choice are possible at certain points on your map. And now is one of those times. So how you respond will lead you into your perfect destiny. So this is coming to tell you that everything that is happening to you is happening for you and not to you. Everything that happens to you during this moment is all leading you towards this path that you're supposed to go on. It's very much the idea of being on the path of the universe. And give me 1 second. I need to step aside really quickly. Sorry, I just had to make sure that my laptop didn't turn off, because I am, as we speak, rendering the video, uploading the video for Virgo, and if my laptop shuts off by itself, then we lose the footage. So very busy day today. But anyways, as I was saying, the Mapmaker of Destiny is all about how you can create your own fate, how you can create your own destiny, and it's very much the idea of you create it by how you react in regards to your circumstances and the situations handed to you. So the Mapmaker of Destiny comes to you both as an ally and as a challenger. And there are examples of that in the book. So let me go ahead and open this once again. So it says, okay, and I mentioned twin flames, soulmates, and I completely flew over my head that this mentions it as well. So it says here that I need some tea, give me a moment. Mukbang, okay. So it says here, your ally may assume the form as a soulmate, come to heal your heart and be your companion. So that's one way that fate will give you an ally, perhaps through giving you your soulmate. But this Mapmaker of Destiny, the idea of fate, also can give you challengers, and both ways are going to push you to being the most highly actualized version of your authentic self, of your inner fire, made manifest in flesh, projected out into your entire being that everyone can see. So as a challenger, it may bring you perhaps a failed business, okay? but in that sense you learn from it. And so let's say with the soulmate or the failed business, how you react to those two things is really what's going to create your destiny. So it's the simple rule of the 80-20. 20% of what you do every day makes 80% of your future, or something like that. I'm sure many of you have heard the quote. So with that being said, it's every little thing that you do every single day, not the big things that you do once in a while. It's the little actions that you take every single day to reach your goals, to reach your journey, to reach your dreams and desires. And so for a lot of you, it's this idea again of shadow work. For many of you, you may be feeling helpless or scared or stuck, whatever it may be. And with that being said, it's very much the idea of, even if you're doing something as little as, you know, brushing your teeth every day, because for some people that can be the hardest thing, especially when you're so stuck in a rut or even experiencing things such as depression. You know, waking up and brushing your teeth can be super hard, but if you can continuously do that every single day, that little action propels you into a better you know, fate, into a better destiny, into a better sense of being. So the map maker of destiny doesn't say that your fate is set in stone. It says that your fate, you have many different paths that you can go down for your fate, but it is how you interact with your circumstances around you that becomes your destiny, which leads you onto a certain path, okay? So hopefully that makes sense, but we're going to go ahead and keep moving. And we're going to pick a card to represent you, Capricorn. And for every video I've done so far, I've been using my angel tarot cards, and this should just go to show how important this reading and how unique and special this reading is for you guys. Just because I'm using my regular tarot cards, and you guys are already at the 17-minute mark. Usually I have these long talks and serious readings, very in-depth and deep readings with Scorpio, but looks like it's your turn this month, Capricorn. And we have the Chariot. So what is even, oh my gosh, you guys, this is definitely a sign. This is the work. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. We have the Chariot. So this month you are moving in extreme ways. You are moving to places and people and experiencing things. The universe is really propelling you in ways that you will not be able to even comprehend or imagine. Everything that happens this month, this is the Chariot, this is coming up as you personally. You are making so much growth, so much inner movement, so much outward growth, and that growth is going to reflect in your outer world, because as you are on the inside, so shall it be on the outside. As within, so without. So, gotta drink some tea again. So with that being said, Capricorn, this is the Chariot. This is what's coming up for you. And the Chariot, for me personally, is always a super good omen, because it shows great leaps of faith, great leaps into the universe, great leaps into progression and forward moving. So much growth, so much inner strength that is coming through for you this month, Capricorn. We're gonna pick another card for you, just because I feel as if you need it. Maybe it'll give us more information on our Chariot that we have here for you. Okay, this spell right out, we have the Page of Wands, and one more. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So where to begin? So we have here the Page of Wands. This is a sense of renewed faith and renewed enthusiasm. You may be feeling youthful, or like this is bringing upon to you a new beginning. The Page of Wands is very new energy. It's the initial spark in the fire. It's this energy of motivation, ambition. The youthfulness of this fire energy is like the I can conquer all, I can do anything. So I feel like, you know, as you work with your shadow work, this Page of Wands really becomes you, because you may feel this new zest for life, this new motivation to really do everything that you ambition for, to really have the life of your dreams. You're really stepping into your power. This marks a new beginning. This marks a new avenue. This marks youthfulness, and this could literally refer to someone youthful in your environment, but I believe it is referring to you. And we have here the Six of Swords coming through for you, Capricorn, and this card is so amazing. It goes so well with all of your readings so far. So this Six of Swords card, it's the idea that you are moving away from something for the greater good, or not for the greater good, but for you, for yourself, for the betterment of your life. You're doing this for you, and while the moving on may be painful, or you may have a few regrets, or while it's not something you really want to do willingly, you know that this moving on, whatever it may be for you, is for the betterment. And sometimes it could just really be this feeling of, you know, being so used to being in this shadow space. And let me bring this into focus one more time. It could just be being so used to being in this shadow space that you really have a sense of comfortability in this abyss, in this darkness. If being sad and being hurt and being stressed, and if always being in this darkness is all you know, really moving and seeking the light may be uncomfortable for you, especially at this time. It may be uncomfortable because you don't quite know how to be happy, or you don't quite know how to do things for yourself, or, you know, whatever it may be. It's whatever forward movement you're making, especially with yourself, whatever you're doing for yourself, it may feel uncomfortable at first. It could especially be something as simple as starting a new morning routine. It is going to benefit you. It is for the benefit of yourself. It's for the good of yourself. But you know, waking up at 5 a.m. every morning and exercising and meditating is uncomfortable. It could even be tiresome or annoying to you, because it's just something that you're not used to, because you've grown so comfortable to whatever routine or whatever sentiments that you have been dwelling in lately. But you realize that it is time to change, and you make great strides this month towards that change. You become this dragon. You become this this embodiment of fire and strength and spirit, and it's this new energy. You feel this rekindling, this hope, this fire, this idea that you can really do, be, have, or, you know, anything you want in this lifetime is yours. And it's very much the idea that the map maker of destiny brings, which I feel like is motivating you and propelling you. And the changes that you make this month may be hard and may be uncomfortable, but you're doing it anyways, because it is for you, and it is because very much for your own self-healing. Whew, that was a lot, and we're not even anywhere near done yet. So what is my next move? We're gonna go ahead and should I pick for your environment? Yes, why not? If you want to see how your environment is going to be treating you this month, Capricorn, we're gonna pick for that. But I honestly think a lot of your growth and a lot of what's taking place this month for you in August, Capricorn, is going to be on the inside. It's going to be a lot of inner work, and this card fell out. And this is your environment. We have the Three of Wands, and this is so amazing, guys, okay? So I'm sorry, I'm getting so excited and like so passionate and breathless, and I have to keep drinking my tea because, girl, boy, whoever you may be, soul, this is tea. Anyways, so as we had said, for your personal card right here, we had the Six of Swords. It was the idea that you're moving. Let me get these in focus. So it's the idea that you're moving away, as uncomfortable as it may be. But whatever new environment you find yourself in now, see how he is holding the wand and is out looking, you know, the horizon. It's very much the idea of you standing upon this hill, Capricorn. This person is you looking out onto the horizon, and it's very much the idea of, okay, where do I go from here? What is the next adventure? What is the next big thing? This month really brings with you, or to you, I should say, a lot of hope, a lot of new opportunity, a lot of, yes, a lot of unknown and unseen, but it also brings to you almost like the sense of new adventure. You're trusting the universe more this month. You are being more in alignment this month. You're more intuitive this month. And with that, your environment is very much like the world is yours for the taking. You can really, really be anything that you want. And with this person standing up on this hill overlooking the horizon, it's very much the idea of, you know, you can, it's your choice. Again, it's your destiny. It's your choice. However you choose to interact, whatever you choose to have in this lifetime, it's yours, okay? And all you have to do is make the choice. So we're going to pull an overall outcome card to see your overall message or your overall outcome for August. Oops, that didn't work. For August 2018. So let me do one more. Okay. I held my breath. This is so perfect for you. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. This is, everything in this reading is going together so extremely perfectly well. If this would just focus. Okay, so we have here the Hermit. And what did the lizard say before? It said to take some time by yourself, to really let yourself have this detox, to find this grounding inside of yourself. And this is your overall message, your overall dealio going in August 2018. And this is the idea of the Hermit. And didn't I say that I felt as if most of your most of whatever is happening, taking place for you in August, most of it is going to be about inner work. And that is all the Hermit is about. It's about going within, making some alone time for yourself. It's about really separating yourself from the world, from outside, from external influences, finding a space where you can be quiet and where you can really listen to the inside, where you can listen to yourself, where you can really introspect and go within and do work on all of that healing, on all of the shadow work. Really get together straight your priorities, really work on your mindset, cultivating a winning mindset, etc., etc. And that's your overall message, and it's so perfect for the rest of your reading because, man, it just all flows together so beautifully well. And it's just so, this is honestly so perfect, Capricorn. I mean, you honestly, you can't make this kind of stuff up. I mean, the message is reiterated over and over again, and it's all here for you. So for those of you who are resonating with this big time, oh my gosh, this is such great news, because I feel like a lot of people tend to stray from, you know, meeting their shadow self and doing the self-work and becoming a hermit and spending time alone and really meeting their thoughts. But to me, whenever I see this card, it's just such a beautiful thing, because it's an omen to growth. It's an omen to such extreme strength and leaps, because I feel like the hardest thing people have to do is to be alone, and if you can find strength while being alone, then you can do anything, I think. So with that being said, your last card, Capricorn. We hit the 30-minute mark already, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick a healing card for you. I might pick two. This reading is already super long, so why not spoil you and pick two reading cards for your healing, Cap. So the first card we have, Capricorn, is the card of home. So this card asks you, how are you recreating home? You may have some past pains, hurts regarding childhood or regarding your family. You may even have some childhood trauma that you need to get over. Maybe your idea of home was never a good one. Maybe you didn't grow up in a stable home. Maybe you just didn't have, you know, the best upbringing. And so this card is asking you, how are you recreating home? Are you recreating the dysfunctional place that you came from, or are you working to create something bigger and brighter? For those of you who are parents or looking to be parents, are you creating a home that is something you would have wanted as a child? And if not, then you should be doing that. And with this card, it's also about healing your inner child. And with this card, it's also about creating a home for yourself, realizing that home is wherever your soul is, and you are always one with your soul, okay? It is about creating a home for yourself, creating an environment that is peaceful and loving and supportive for you. Whatever your ideal idea of home and love is, this card calls you to create that for yourself, and it's especially important this month. So there's that first healing card, and we're gonna pick one more for you, Capricorn. Okay, and we have procrastination. So this card calls you to think about how are you procrastinating? How are you putting off your dreams, your goals, your aspirations? What are you doing out of fear? And what are you doing out of the excuse to finding the perfect moment or waiting until you know everything? So this card calls you and says, listen, you really need to simply just do it. I mean, just go for it. Just go ahead and start living your dreams. Start achieving, start aspiring, start working to do whatever it is you want to do in this lifetime, because there is no time like the present. This card is basically calling you out and just saying, you know, if there's something that you're procrastinating on in your life, whatever reason that you're procrastinating for, they're all excuses, and you just need to get up off your butt and just do it, okay? You just need to start. Sometimes the biggest problem, the biggest hesitation that we may have is simply to start. Alright, so Capricorn, that was your massive reading for August 2018. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully this was helpful or insightful to you in some way. If you liked it, please do leave me a like or maybe even comment and tell me what you thought. But yeah, and I do have to mention once again that for some of you, this is definitely about your twin flame and your journey to reconnecting with your twin flame. Definitely have to put that out there. And for others of you, it's not. But for those of you who are resonating with that twin flame message that I briefly mentioned in a few segments of this reading, definitely do look at the monthly love reading that I'll have. If it's not yet posted, it will be soon. It's a monthly pick a card love reading, and I might even have a monthly twin flame reading just for this month because of all the eclipses that we're having. We have, what, 3 now? So yeah, so that was your reading, Cap. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, once again, thank you for watching. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!